What if USCIS starts judging your traffic tickets and community service when deciding if you deserve citizenship? That's exactly the shift happening right now, and it matters to anyone on the path to U.S. naturalization. This is Immiscope, your trusted source for U.S. immigration news, policy changes, and visa updates. Today, we dive into a seismic shift. USCIS's new framework for evaluating good moral character, going way beyond criminal records to scrutinize your entire life. On August 15th, 2025, USCIS released Policy Memo PM 602-0188, titled Restoring a Rigorous, Holistic, and Comprehensive Good Moral Character Evaluation Standard. It redefines how immigration officers should assess applicants' character, although the memo is already in circulation. A forthcoming Federal Register rule effective October 20th, 2025 will cement these changes, making them binding on citizenship applications decided after that date. What this means, what used to be a check-the-box criminal record review is becoming a full character audit. Core change. From absence of bad to presence of good. Under the old standard, most applicants passed muster so long as they avoided disqualifying crimes within the relevant statutory period. Under PM 602-0188, USCIS officers are now required to look affirmatively for evidence that the applicant is worthy of citizenship, not just the absence of disqualifying conduct. In practice, this means evaluating both positive attributes and potential negative behavior, even if technically lawful. What USCIS will now consider. Among the positive factors that officers are instructed to weigh: sustained community involvement and contributions, family caregiving roles and strong U.S. ties, educational attainment and professional achievements, stable, lawful employment history, length of lawful residence, compliance with tax obligations and financial responsibilities. At the same time, a new focus is placed on disqualifying behavior, including actions that may not be criminal but reflect poorly on one's commitment to civic norms. Examples: recurring traffic violations, harassment, or habitual aggressive solicitation. In short, officers can now use non-criminal conduct to argue you lack good moral character. Who is affected and when? These new standards will apply to naturalization applications adjudicated on or after October 20th, 2025. After that date, USCIS will be compelled to apply the holistic standard described in the memo and the upcoming regulations. Before that window, some officers may or may not follow the new guidance uniformly. As one practitioner observed, he recently sat in on a naturalization interview where the USCIS officer ignored virtually all the new criteria. That said, if your case is pending or will be decided after October 20th, you are very likely to face this new standard. How the enforcement will work. The officer has discretion to weigh both positive and negative factors. Positive proof won't necessarily counter every negative. Extreme disqualifying conduct may still doom your case. The burden remains on the applicant to affirmatively establish that they meet this higher standard. Evidence will matter more than ever. You'll need to document that you're more than just not bad. You're good. Potential risks and concerns. Uncertainty and subjectivity. What one officer considers habitual traffic infractions or lack of civic responsibility may vary. Evidentiary burden increases. Many applicants don't currently collect proof of community service, tax compliance, or educational awards. Now that could be a significant disadvantage. Expanded grounds for denial. Even a clean criminal record may not save you if an officer deems your non-criminal behavior inconsistent with community norms. Inconsistency in application. Some officers may strictly follow the memo. Others may continue old practices, causing unpredictable outcomes. Opportunities and positive aspects. Applicants who are strong contributors, long-term workers, volunteers, tax-compliant, family pillars, may benefit because these traits will carry weight positively. The holistic approach gives room to tell your full story, not just explain away criminal or negative incidents. In theory, this standard raises the bar equitably, not just about avoiding trouble, but actively participating in society. Real-life scenarios. Scenario 1. The clean but private professional. Maria has no arrests, pays taxes, and consistently works full-time in her community. She has never volunteered or been active publicly. Under the old standard, her clean record might suffice. Under the new one, she could be asked to provide evidence of civic engagement, community ties, or letters endorsing her character. Scenario 2. The young with traffic tickets. Ahmed, a longtime resident, has a DUI from 7 years ago, beyond statutory disqualifier, but also several minor traffic tickets recently. Under old rules, the DUI is out of time. The tickets would be ignored. Under the new, the officer may interpret the tickets as a pattern of disregard for civic rules, undermining his character assessment. Scenario 3. The community pillar with one slip. Lucia volunteers at food banks, has stable employment, and leads a volunteer youth group. But she had one nonviolent misdemeanor several years ago. Previously, if that fell within lawful zones or time bars, she might be fine. Now, her strong positive record could counterbalance that past, and the officer might see her as worthy despite the slip. Tips warnings for applicants. Gather positive documentation now. Collect letters of recommendation, proof of volunteering, awards, tax returns, proof of employment continuity, education transcripts. Don't wait if you already qualify. Applications decided pre-October, May 20th avoid full application of a new standard. Address negative incidents proactively. If you have traffic violations or other questionable behavior, prepare explanations showing change or mitigation. Show your civic spirit, whether through community service, religious or neighborhood groups, public advocacy. Visible participation helps your narrative. Work with counsel. As subjectivity increases, experienced legal guidance will be more important than ever. USCIS's new policy memo and forthcoming regulation mark a profound shift. Good moral character is now judged by what you do, not just what you avoid. Starting October 20th, 2025, applicants must proactively prove they live up to community standards and avoid both criminal and non-criminal red flags. For those planning to naturalize, that means building a compelling, documented record today. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for future updates. Thanks for watching Immiscope. See you in the next video.